At the beginning of the year, we got back from our honeymoon in Seattle. We had a whole lot of fun skiing and checking out the city. When we got back, I started another semester at BYU while my wife stayed home to work on transferring. Eventually, as the semester went on, I got really busy with work, and Rachel still had trouble adjusting to Utah. Both of us weren't in a great spot mentally, and I honestly wasn't in the mood to make videos. Eventually, finals week came, and I was so glad to finally be done with this semester. And on the last day of finals, we packed up our bags and hopped on a plane to Hawaii.
There's no place I'd rather be. Lingering in the ocean blue. I'd surf till the sun sets beyond the horizon. Flying by on the Hawaiian roller coaster.
We loved every bit of our stay in Hawaii. This was an important trip for my wife. She left Hawaii abruptly about a year ago, and this was a great opportunity for her to catch up with her Hawaii friends.
Chunky soup.
Eventually, our 10-day trip came to an end. We got back to Utah, we packed our bags again, this time for a trip back home to California. Like the last 2 summers, I spent the next 4 months doing door-to-door sales. I experienced a lot more trials than I did previous summers, including my Segway getting stolen, my car getting broken into, helping Rachel through surgery. But thanks to her family, my therapist Corey, we were actually able to make it through the summer. The drive back to Utah was surreal. I didn't make as much as I wanted to during the summer, but it felt good knowing that my door-to-door days were coming to an end. During the summer, Rachel actually got accepted to transfer, so we were able to start the semester together. I started the information systems junior core, and she started her Japanese degree. My therapist Corey reached out to me and hired me to be his videographer, and actually a couple months later, I got another client with his help. Eventually, it got really tough to balance time between school, band, and managing my videography business. At the same time, Rachel was stressed with school and eventually got to a point where school was becoming too much to handle mentally, and her health began to suffer. On top of that, someone hit my parked car and damaged it pretty bad. After a couple weeks and some thought, we decided to get a dog. We looked at a few pups, and eventually we found our dream breed, Samoyed. This is Yuna. Right away, we knew that we wanted her. She's 5 months old, and she loves people. She loves to play. Sometimes she's a brat, but honestly, it's been really good to have her around. After some hard work and late nights, we finished the semester. Rachel's actually going to be taking a break from school, part of the reason being to take care of Yuna, since she's still a puppy. Of course, we've had a lot more ups and downs, but we made it. That brings us to today.
Seven.
Look like a homeless person.
No, you don't.
This is our first time on the front runner.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited. I love trains.
Such a nice view. Nice mountains.
The good old trucks, though. Constructed of bulldozers.
Sadly, the public transportation system isn't that great here in America, but this one's not too bad.
Utah's pretty decent.
So now we're actually going to play a game called Poison. It's a Cambodian/Vietnamese card game. She has yet to beat me.
I'm not gonna beat you, but I'll do my best. The wiggly train. I'm gonna skip. This was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen.
I even messed up too.
I was gonna play my jack, but then I was like, no, I'm just probably gonna beat it anyway. Are we moving? Oh,
Yeah.
we are moving.
After 3 games, she beat me on the last one. Just bad timing.
Yes.
We're gonna have to play that game with my dad, see if I can beat him. Because apparently I look really good when I play against her, but I don't know if that's the case.
Sponsor us. We love Haribo. It's our favorite treat. Go get some today. Twin Snakes is the best flavor.
Today's actually a really special day. 1 year ago, Rachel and I, we got married.
Yay.
It was actually a really crazy time for us last year, considering I had a bowl game to be at a couple of days before, and then I literally drove down. As soon as I got back from Louisiana, I lost my train of thought. Today we just decided to spend it in Salt Lake, especially since it's Christmas time. It's going to be really good for the lights.
Maybe some music performances.
too heavy. Yeah, I'm falling, can you catch me? Dreaming all day and dreaming all night.
We're back from our day trip. Pretty cold. We waited quite a bit, almost 30 minutes for the train back. Thought it'd be good to just kind of slow down and chat. Yeah. What is the most memorable experience you've had this year as we've been married, this first year?
We've been married. Yeah, I guess we're figuring out each other's quirks and things. Like, we don't really fight, but just being able to learn to communicate better and understand each other's needs. I don't know if that's very memorable, or maybe getting Yuna. That's memorable.
Yeah.
That was the last month, but
I think the biggest thing that we've learned, to me, that's had the most impact was just going through so much together, especially things that we didn't expect. Just being able to work through things, it's really shaky.
I think a lot of these things go because we got married young too. So we're also figuring ourselves out with the love and support of each other. We have probably a different experience than maybe people who wait till they're older when they get married.
Definitely this year felt that if life hasn't hit you, it will. And it's definitely okay to have a plan for everything. You know, as the saying goes, if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. Yeah, you do need to have a plan.
But be flexible.
And yeah, be flexible. There's been countless times this year where there's been things that completely out of our control, and we've just been given like really good opportunities to grow. And I think we wouldn't have been open to that had we not planned. And no matter how much we think we're kind of behind, it's like we're under 25. Like there's
and we
no
are
need.
living out of the house. We are doing
Yeah.
our best to try to make ends meet. So
We do have the help of our parents and friends, which has been nice. But for a full year being married, I think we did pretty good.
yeah, I agree. It's been fun.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Yeah. All right. So it is now the last week of April. As you can tell, it's been kind of hard for me to be motivated to make videos these days. So I'm hoping to change that this next year. Now that the semester is over, we have a lot of things to get done. In the meantime, I'm going to be working on making videos as well as building up my business. With that, we'll also be heading to California for some big life changes, which I may or may not reveal at some future point. So there's about 90% of you that are watching my videos and aren't subscribed. So if you haven't hit that sub button already, do it now. Thank you for all those that have stuck around, been patient with me as I try to figure out what I want to upload. It's been awesome to have your support. It's going to be a great year for all of us. Let's make it happen, and I'll see you in the next one.
Temple Square, 150 West South Temple. Please